afternoon. Good afternoon.
Nobody saw it.
Thank you, Megan, for responding to me. There's plenty of standing room, so you're welcome to come on in if you would like to. Thank you so much to everyone who's here today, helping us celebrate the ribbon cutting and the opening of our technical training center here at the Richwood Valley campus. Before we get into the program, as always, we really want to introduce some people that are very important to us. Yes, I know I'm going to miss somebody. We really didn't do RSVP, so when you don't do that, sometimes you miss some people. But representing our Board of Trustees at OTC, we have our Chair, Paula Adams, whom you will hear from a little bit later. Katie Moore is here. There's Katie on the second row. Paul Sunday next to her. John Gentry next to her. No, Katie. And then Larry Schneider. So we appreciate this facility wouldn't happen without the support of our board members, and we appreciate you so much. We have several members of our foundation board here as well. I'm not going to look for you. I'm going to name your name, and if you'll just throw up your hand, I would appreciate it. Bill Hammett, where are you? Up front, Brad Irwin. I saw a hand in the back. Greg DeLong in his shorts. First time I've ever seen you casual. Dr. Keith LaFerriere, raise your hand. Appreciate having you here. And then finally, Jim Towery in the back row seated. Thank you very much. Thrilled to have Congressman Eric Burleson with us here today, and I'm looking right in front of me. Thank you so much for making time out of your schedule to be here. We have Nixa Mayor Jared Giddens here on the front row with a tie. Ozark Mayor Don Kirkers, thank you for being here. How did you get relegated to the second row? Sorry about that, brother. Nixa and Ozark people around here. Ozark Superintendent Dr. Lori Wilson, I visited with her earlier in the back. Thank you so much for being here. Representative Melanie Stennett is here somewhere, this side. And then I want to pay special recognition to Jay Watson, who is here, a former state senator, a long time supporter of OTC. But what's really, really cool, Richwood Valley is named after the community of Richwood. Cindy, where are you? Raise your hand. You're the one who did all the research on this, so I don't want to misrepresent. Anyway, this was the Wasson farm. This was the Wasson homestead. So we feel a little special kindred to you because this is home for you. This is family. We appreciate you very much being here. Again, what a special day. Our technical education center, housing 2 programs, agriculture, and our line worker program, electrical distribution center is what we call it. So let's move into the speaker lineup. When we were at the point of looking at some state dollars to build a facility within the OTC system, I've been hustling Dr. Higdon hard on a new facility to house ag, to house the line worker. And whenever the discussion came up, I'm looking at front rowers here that I work with, everybody had their hand up, and we were very fortunate that Dr. Higdon said, hey, we're going to build this ag line worker building at the Richwood Valley campus because it's desperately needed. So I personally want to thank you for choosing us for this facility. Please help me welcome Dr. Hal Higdon, Chancellor of Ozark State.
The building of this building really takes me back to 2018. In 2018, the Board of Trustees approved going to the voters and asking for additional tax levy of a nickel. And with that nickel, we made some promises. Promise 1 was the Plaster Center for Advanced Manufacturing in Springfield. Promise 2 was the Center of the Republic. And Promise 3 was the original ag building and greenhouse across the way here at Richwood Valley. And that was a series of promises that within 3 years we had completely fulfilled. What we didn't anticipate is ag growing the way it has. And you're going to hear from Rob here in a few minutes, but the ag program in Springfield constituted a greenhouse and 10 square feet of grass. That was pretty much the ag program. And so we said, if we're going to grow ag, we have to be someplace with property. We have over 90 acres here, and it was just perfect. So we built that building, we built the greenhouse, and then we started a line worker training program in Lebanon, Missouri. And Dusty Childress led that effort, and it grew, just blew up. And we realized there's a lot of aging line workers across this state and in this region, and they need to be replaced, and turning out 24 a year wasn't enough. So we decided we needed to do another 24, and we found Matt, and you'll hear from him in a minute. And that program has blown up. Now, I was a little bit miffed that they wanted indoor facilities for line workers, because I said line workers don't work indoor. But Cliff convinced us that they do need to do training indoors. So this building was the perfect combination of ag and line worker. And you'll see, and if you've been through the facility, you'll see both programs represented. But it was also a great time in the state of Missouri. The Missouri legislature and governor at that time, Governor Mike Parson, had the Mo Excels program, which put 50 cents on a dollar. So we knew that if we spent $5 million, we could get half from local and half from the state. And then through the efforts of our grant department led by Dr. Abby Benz, we were able to get a large EDA grant. So there's very little school dollars in this. There's federal dollars, there's state dollars, and then there's local dollars. And that's the way a building ought to be built. It should be a joint effort. There should be skin in the game by the local county, the local school district, the community college, the state, and the federal government. So I want to brag on our administrative services team that led this, Rob Rector and Blaine Radford and their teams. And this has been a really, really joyful building to build. Brad Irwin, you're on your team at Paragon, great, and then our contractors as well. So thank you all for coming, and it's my pleasure to have you here on campus.
Dr. Higdon reminds me that 6 years ago today, we were across the road, and we were dedicating the new Ag Training Center, 9,200 square feet. 6 years later, we're now in 19,600 additional square footage. But yeah, this program has really grown like crazy. Now I would like to introduce Paula Adams, who is the chair of the Ozarks Tech Board of Trustees. Paula, come on up.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor to be here today. As behalf of the Board of Trustees, we officially opened the new Technical Training Center on Ozarks Tech's Richwood Valley campus. This new facility is far more than brick and mortar. It represents the college's unwavering commitment to its mission, providing life-changing educational opportunities, serving our communities, and building a stronger, more prosperous workforce in Missouri. The programs housed in this building are agricultural and electrical distribution systems, as you've already heard, but they are essential to our state's infrastructure, and they're also a pathway to rewarding careers. Careers that put food on our tables, keep the lights on, and sustain the very heart of our local economy. At Ozarks Tech, we don't just teach theory, we teach skills. With hands-on training, real-world equipment, and industry partnerships, we prepare students to step directly into the workforce, ready to make an impact from day one. This building is a symbol of what our state leaders, federal partners, and local communities come together to invest in education with purpose. We're deeply grateful to everyone who has helped make this possible, including the state of Missouri, the Economic Development Administration, and all of you who continue to support our mission. Every student who walks through these doors are stepping into opportunity. And as a board, we take it very seriously in ensuring that the opportunities are accessible, relevant, and transformative. Thank you for being here today to celebrate this milestone with us, and together we'll build more than a training center, we're building futures. Thank you.
Thank you, Paula. So whenever I walked over, I saw these pickup trucks backed in, and of course I know when I see trucks backed in that there are people from the line worker group here. If you're in the audience and you represent one of the utilities or whatnot at the line worker, or if you're just affiliated with the program, throw up a hand. I would love to see where you are. So there they all are. very much appreciate your support. Of course, you appreciate our students and the folks that we're bringing into the field, but man, we're doing it with your help and assistance, and we really appreciate it. As Dr. Higdon mentioned earlier, I got a call from Dusty Childress, Dr. Childress, saying, "Hey man, we are full. We are absolutely full at Lebanon. You know, you got a lot of space." And so that was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and then on the Monday after Thanksgiving, we had a meeting and got Dr. Higdon's approval, and man, we started going down the track. We had a program up and ready to go. The problem was we didn't have anyone to teach. And we had posted that position, and we had begged and we had pleaded, and then up comes, and Matt, just come up here as I talk. I want you to come up here while I talk about you. So Matt Ogden saunters in and throws in and out. "I might be interested," he says. And we're like, "Well, we are interested in you. You can speak and you're here. Let me tell you
all I can do right there."
So Matt Ogden is half Army general and half youth minister. And you're not sure which one you're going to get if you're a student, or frankly, the campus president. You don't know which one you're going to get. So he knocks them out, and he picks them up, and he hugs, and he loves on them a little bit. The best part is, and Curtis, where are you? Raise your hand. Your son went through the program. What you learn is you show up on the first day, you go into this nice, cozy, semi-air conditioned facility, you talk for a little while, and Matt says, "Get your stuff, we're climbing some poles." So next Monday, 92 degrees, our fellows are going to be on the poles. Is that right?
That is correct.
So let me introduce Matt Ogden, who is our electrical distribution systems instructor, for a few words.
Yeah, everyone's been really fast up here. You know, Amy told me, where's Amy? She said I had at least 15, 20 minutes at the slowest. So
You notice I'm standing by you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep it short, but no, I just want to say thank you for this. This building's going to do so much for our ADS program. To get inside, to be able to go through breakers, regulators, capacitors, and all these things, that's hard to do outside. It's just going to be so good. But the most important thing is the community. Our team here at OTC, Dr. Higdon, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for what you're doing. Our board, our trustees, everybody that's at part of OTC supporting us and seeing where this program can go, what's the need for our community. So kind of the goal of getting our guys through our program is, who remembers 07 ice storm? Some of us, right? What we want our guys to be able to do is come out of this program after 2 years and be able to go work those 18-hour days, 18 days straight, to be productive, not just there. So we push our guys hard. So yes, there's times I might be like a drill sergeant, but that's needed. I think you talk to any of these guys in the back that works in the line of work, they'll able to agree with that. But like I said, the most important thing is community. There's support from everybody in this room. And our team here at Richford Valley has been awesome. Once again, I came in here from Ozark Electric, never teaching a day in my life. So with Dr. Davis and everybody here, Marianne, she's in here somewhere, but the support I've had here on this campus has been unreal. So we got a good team here at OTC, so I hope you guys are proud of this school, this organization. I hope you're proud of the students we are putting out. So thank you.
Dignitaries normally introduce their wife if they show up.
Yes. So my wife is here. Christy, you want to stand up and wave at everybody? I will say with that it's awesome. I would be not half the person I am, or be able to do half the things I do without her. So she's definitely a blessing to me, and it's been good. So thank you, Christy.
Sorry, Christy, but I just had to do it. Rob, come on up here. So we mentioned this 6 years ago that we had a dedication of our new ag. Come on up there, Darby. And we had the dedication, and Rob Flatness is our program director of agriculture. And I'll tell you, if you ever want to see someone in faculty who is adored by their students, you got to talk to the students that are in the ag program. They absolutely love Rob. They respect him. He does an absolutely amazing job. Let me tell you that we have about 200 majors in ag, and with this facility, and he gets angry when I tell him this, we're going to have 250, and then we're going to have 300, and then we're going to have 400. This is going to be the biggest program, certainly at this campus. We have the facility now, we have new faculty, and we are in a position to really grow it. So let me turn it over to Rob Flatness.
Good afternoon, and thank you for everybody being here. And one of the bad things about going last in a line of speakers is that Matt stole a little bit of my speech about thank you for all of the support that we get, and then Dr. Davis steals part of it about how fast we're going to grow and how we're going to fill this. So, but we are. So, I started with the college in 2009, and we were strictly a turf and landscape department. And then 3 weeks after my first day, my department chair comes to me and says, "Oh, I hate that we brought you from a good career to come to OTC. Our numbers are a little bit weak, and they're thinking about cutting the program." So at that time, we had about 50 declared majors for turf and landscape. And instead of crawling back in a hole and saying, "Oh, woe is me," Danelle Maxwell and I, we buckled down and we said, how can we fix this? And one of the things that we both had a background in agriculture, and we knew that was our new focus. So we slowly started to add some more agriculture classes. We started to grow our relationship with MSU, College of the Ozarks, and some of the other institutions. And we built the agriculture degree. At that time, about 3 years later, we had one agriculture degree. Whenever it was decided that we were going to get evicted from Springfield, and Gabe McLaughlin's not here, the department chair for automotive, but I always tease him about the diesel program kicking us out because they wanted our space. But obviously it was one of the best moves that we ever made. And as we moved down here, I would tell people that if you want to see our enrollment grow, that as soon as we get the first little fluffy animal for the community to see, you're going to see exponential growth, and we did. So we have been busting at the seams for the last 5 years, and this building is going to allow us to spread our wings, continue to grow. We've already started to kind of redevelop some space in the old ag building. We are developing a hydroponics lab, which is one of the new things that we're going to see, kind of the future of urban agriculture, be able to produce food year-round in that system. So throw out another plug for our OTC Fresh Harvest, and if you haven't gotten any of our produce, please, on your way out, go by the tables that are set up in the shop and grab some bags and lots of zucchini. And it's kind of like the joke right now, if you leave your window down at church, you're going to wind up with a bag of zucchini. So if you left your car unlocked in the parking lot, there could be some zucchini whenever you leave. So no, but again, thank you for all the support, and could not even start to thank everybody that has been involved with not just this building project, but also the expansion of ag and the development of our program. So, thank you.
Well, now, Rob, we appreciate you very much, and appreciate that we have such a large community here to support these programs. Speaking of the greater community, we are in the community room. When this is over with tomorrow, we start moving the tables and chairs back in. We'll have 36 seats around the table. I see Chris Russell, the president of the Ozark Chamber here, a number of my co-board members at the Ozark Chamber. Appreciate you being here. But this is our contribution back to along with providing graduates and students, another contribution is having a community room that we really want you to be a part of. Kayla, who's in charge of booking that thing, by the way? Do we know anybody in this room now? I think it's Kayla. We'll find out, but it's Kayla Porter. So we want you to come, and we want you to use this room. I know there's a lot of dignitaries, a lot of people in this room I look around that I know I have missed. I apologize that you didn't get recognition. But the truth is, this room is just full of VIPs. We appreciate you so much being here. We're now going to do a ribbon cutting. So we want We want the board, we want the congressman, we want
Front two
the
rows.
platform.
Yep, front two rows over there.
Front 2 rows, okay,
Yep.
yeah. Cut to the chase, front 2 rows. We're gonna go out and we're gonna do a ribbon cutting. And I know it's been kind of warm and you probably want to get out of here, but we'd appreciate if you'd come out and we'll do a quick ribbon cutting. Thank you again so darn much for being here. We appreciate you more than you know. Amy, did I forget anything?
Nope.
Okay, thank you all. Oh, Matt, yeah.
I forgot to introduce Don.
Oh, please, stand. Don, where's Don Brose? Don Brose is our new ag instructor. She started July 1, and we are